What's up, everybody? I have actually started seeing a lot more Teslas around town with my exact same configuration, and I don't like having the same car as everybody else, right? I like being able to stand out a little bit, so I have decided to ditch my stock rim covers and upgrade to some new ones. The wheel covers that I picked up are from the company EVBase, and specifically it is their spiral style aero wheel covers, 19-inch in the color matte black. So we're gonna unbox it and install it and show you how I add just a little bit more personality to my Tesla. So let's go. Starting off with the unboxing process, everything was packaged up really nicely. Each wheel cover is in its own little cocoon of bubble wrap, so I didn't notice any scratches, thankfully. But I just loved how nicely these wheel covers looked, especially in the matte black. It has a little bit of a shine to it, but not too much. It looks really, really good. And then these little covers, I almost threw them away because I didn't know what they were for, but it's actually for the center portion of the wheel cover. So it's got a sticky adhesive on the back side, and you just have to like push it into the center of your wheel cover and kind of apply a little bit of pressure, just so you wanna make sure that it's fully adhered to the actual wheel cover. But once I actually had that on there, it looked so much better. I loved it. They also give you this padded tape, and this is supposed to go around the outer perimeter of the wheel covers. Now, this is probably the only part that took me quite some time to finish, and that's only because I wanted to make sure that I had the tape on there as even as possible, best as possible. OCD kicked in just a hair. But pretty much what this is going to do is it's going to prevent the wheel cover from scratching your actual wheels. So put it all along the outer perimeter of the wheel covers, and if you do happen to mess up, they do give you a little bit of extra padded tape. So there is a little bit of room for error, but just take your time, go slow. Like I said, this is the longest process, but after that, everything else is a breeze. They also include this little tool to help you pull off your pre-existing wheel covers. And all you have to do is just place the hook right behind the wheel cover. And the only thing that's really holding them together are a bunch of clips. So once you pull slightly, you'll feel and hear the clip kind of like pop. Once you made your way all the way around, all you have to do is just take that same tool and then put it behind the middle of the wheel cover. And then the whole thing pops off very easy. And just to show you a little compare and contrast of how the old ones look versus the new style. The black looks so good. It looks so good. When it comes to installing the new wheel covers, what you're gonna look out for is this little hole, and you are going to line that up with the plug that you would normally use to put air in your tires. So I pressed that portion down first, and then kind of pushed down half of the outer perimeter, and then pushed in the middle, and then kind of pushed around the entire outer perimeter of the wheel cover, if that makes any sense. Once I had the entire wheel cover on there, I did pull on everything just to make sure that it wasn't going to pop off. But everything seemed very secure. It snapped in place super easily. Now, just to give you another look at how to take these off, I noticed that if you put this hook right in that little curve of the wheel cover, that it pops off a little bit easier, because that's exactly where the clip is that's holding it in place. But if you want to use your finger, which I found to be a little bit easier, if you can put your finger in there, just put your finger in that little corner and then it pops out. But I still had to use the tool in order to pop off the brackets in the center because my fingers would not fit. But just to kind of show you, whether you use the tool or your fingers, all of the clips are still on there. There's no damage at all. The wheel cover isn't bent. So if you want to use this again in the future, or if you want to sell it, make a little bit of money, just know that you're not going to create any type of damage at all. And then again, showing you how to line up that hole with the port that you would use to put air in your tires, secure that portion in first, and then I pushed around half of the outer perimeter. Then I secured the center, and then I made sure that I did the rest of the outer perimeter. It was super duper easy putting it on. Honestly, it's easier putting it on than taking them off, and again, super secure, no type of squeaking or anything like that. It was just simple, easy. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's a very easy process. It's a very easy way to add some extra style and personality to your vehicle. And I personally love how the black looks with the Quicksilver. So if you have a Quicksilver car, blacking out everything makes the car look 10 times better, in my opinion. So if you're interested in something like this, I've got the links down below, and I even have a coupon code to help you save a little bit of money, so definitely check that out. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please let me know. And other than that, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.